Today it's 2nd of January 2025. Happy New Year. And it seems like I got together an EVL 330 successfully. I had some two of these chainsaws and one carburetor didn't do me well. It was a problem, and finally this carburetor seems to work okay, but it started to be limping on high when I tried it on high. This is by the way very quality chainsaws, very nice chainsaws, and well, it was limping because I was missing a little spacer behind the coil. So the coil was not correct mounted. There is a small bakelit spacer about 1.5 centimeter for 3 or 4 millimeter thick or wide, and about 2-3 millimeter thick. The very small little bakelit spacer that is on the back side of the coil, and I mounted it without that bakelit, so it worked. But when I gave it high speed throttle, then it start to limp and like it's missing 1 or 2 sparks here and there. But that's fixed, and I think I now got it in super good working condition. Very nice, cool chainsaw. Have new fuel lines and rehabilitated the carburetor, and has running well. The piston look good. The piston looked good on the other chainsaw too, but I think it has not good enough compression, or it's the carburetor or something. I put it apart, and I'm not going to put together and try more for a while on that one. I need to split it and take out the cylinder and inspect the piston rings and the piston, and most likely it's a little bit gone. But when I think about it, I think I have an engine I got from a man. When he sold me, or almost gave me, a lot of chainsaw parts. It happens. He too is an enthusiast for chainsaws, but sometimes you get tired of it and you have too much and you sell it cheap or give it away. mixed up when I jammed the brake. Okay. The brake doesn't release itself. Thank God I have an extra spare brake. I need to take a look on that. What's happened now? Strange. Just bragging about the chainsaw. It's a first test on the chainsaw, and something is going on the brake. Yeah, the brake is in here. That was not so cool. I don't have the insight in how this mechanism works, but I guess things will be okay. After all, I have a spare chainsaw. Now I was so happy, it's working so good, and the brake don't want to release. I have no idea how this works. I'm cold on my fingers. I think I go indoor and take a look on the part chainsaw to check how the patent works. Then I am in the kitchen, a little cold outside, and this is the part chainsaw. You can see the piston looks fairly okay. I cannot see the piston rings. I can see a little bit of the piston ring there, and it looks very good here too. But there could be something. I suspect there was something about compression on this part machine. And here is where the coil should be, and under there it is a small spacer to make sure the coil is on the correct place. So this is Echo EVL 330, and let's try to understand the mechanism here. It's a locks and release perfect on this one. I never worked on these things, this brake mechanism on this chainsaw, so I don't have a clue what to do and what not to do. But obviously I got a problem with the other one. Could be it's just stuck a little in the mechanism. It needs some penetrating oil. Could be that easy. But let's see if I can figure out if there is a spring or something that's missing. And the position of these things, I think I should airbrush it so I can see more clearly. I just have to airbrush it and collect the other one and compare and see if I can see some difference. Then I have both of the engines. It's jumping out of its track here. Okay, it's just jumping out. Strange. Can I see any difference? It's like it's released. Something is jamming it or what? Ah, very strange. Seems like it is something about the brake band. Somehow it's jammed for some reason. It could be some dirt. Now it is released. But why? What's happening? Going around now. It could be a tiny spot of dirt. Now it is releasing and jamming. I noticed there was a little piece of foam, some small piece of foam, I think it was in there. Aha. It looks like it is supposed to lay over here. Like this. Yes. Some kind of foam protection over there. It's spinning freely, braking, releasing. Seems perfect now. God knows what happened. So I don't have much of an idea what happened. I guess it was some dust, a small, tiny fraction of dust that blocked the brake. And the bar cover has a bar plate mounted on the cover on this